How are we all doing, folks? So welcome back to the channel, welcome back to ALCHEMOTO, and we've finally got ourselves out on another ride. What a beautiful day. So I've not been out since Scotland. The weather was crap last week and I just had a sort of a week away from everything and a little bit of family time to recover. So we are back out on the bike, on the Panama again obviously. Roads are still very greasy outside, coming out of winter. Temperatures are it's showing 66 degrees. That's about 55 average when the thing settles down, so it's actually quite mild. But what we're doing today is doing what I call the Mac Loop, and not the Mac Loop in Welsh Wales with the planes going over. This little area, steaming up a bit actually. This little area is called the Ridge, coming out from Marple, and then it drops down into a place called Disley. Beautiful little back lanes. And then we're going over the Disley sort of high road into Goyt Valley towards Macclesfield, hence why we call it the Mac Loop, and then back round again. So just a nice little semi-local. Oh, there's a buzzard over there, look. Beautiful. So just shopping into Disley now, to the bottom of Jackson's Edge Road and then straight up towards Lyme Park. But yeah, Scotland was a brilliant little weekend and it wasn't as cold as anticipated. We were all geared up for it being sort of proper winter up there. I was quite surprised how it was still chilly, but how mild it was and how little snow. So it sort of saved the day, even though the winds battered my tent on the Friday night. But I will definitely be going up there again at some point in the year on a spring or a summer little march up there, so look forward to that. But yeah, I still needed the gerbing gear up there just to take the edge off, but it just reminds me to say that the gerbing actually have a winter sale on at the moment, I think till the end of February, so you've not got long to go, with 25% off on the order. So if you want to get a heated jacket, which I've been wearing underneath my bobhead shirt this year, and to get yourself a gerbing heated jacket liner, or the gloves, which I'm not wearing today because it's not cold enough to wear my heated gloves. So but it's a wise time now if you want to save yourself some money, just to get some gear ready for next winter season if you plan on riding through. Okay, so we're taking the right turn to Kettlesham and Macclesfield on Mudhurst Lane. And then in front is the glorious surroundings of Lyme Park, and the little building on the top of the hill is called the Keep. And the land was all granted to Sir Piers Lee after the Crusade, so it's been a while, been sitting there a while, the Keep, and the house, Lyme Park Hall on the other side in the grounds. And the ceiling of the Keep was apparently decorated with the scalps of Saracen soldiers. How cool is that? Well, not if you're a Saracen. And there is a little lane on the right hand side down here. I'm not actually sure, I think it's just access for the cottages. I think it goes the back way of Lyme Park, which is just down here on the right hand side there. Yeah, it says T-junction. This is a shame because at one point that would have been a cracking little right of way, I think. The hotel on the left hand side, which I call the Shining Hotel, is just something spooky about it, like the one in The Shining. It's tucked away in the trees. It's actually a school now, so it used to be a hotel, but it's actually a school. But yeah, you can see why I call it the Shining Hotel. And then up there is it's a cracking little view. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go up to the top of there, and there's a little ancient monument. So for those of you who have not seen it, it was, oh god, it could be 3-4 years ago last time I came up here on the Sportster. So there's a farm up here, and there's some beautiful views over the top end, or the back end of Derbyshire and Lyme Park. A nice house. So I will say, well, we're just on our way up to here, but thanks to all you new subscribers, and thanks for watching the Scotland video. Looks like a few of you appreciated that, so I'll try and bring some more of that throughout the year on the channel. It's the sort of thing I do love doing, so yeah, thanks again. But I will just add, time of year as well, it is a little bit slow between videos coming out, so I know it's usually I'm once every week, so as things start building up again, I'll try and push out videos back to religiously once a week again for you. A little bit misty up here in the bloody clouds. Yep, we're in the clouds. But I tell you what, it's a bit bloody bleak and windy up here today. You can't really see much. I just don't know whether this is a legal right of way. There's no signs on it anywhere, but it's not locked either. So I need to look on the map and see where this goes, because this could be potentially a good trail for the Pan America. Definitely 4x4 tracks, but I can't see many bike tracks there. Definitely one to have a look at, folks. Bike had a quick wash from Scotland last week, so no point in polishing it all up, because it's going to get dirty again, and that's the intention of the bloody bike, isn't it? So these are the bow stones. There you go, the bow stones, 2 shafts of late Saxon crosses which were probably landmarks or boundary stones as well as objects of devotion. The crossheads with interlace in the courtyard of Lyme Hall are likely to be from the bow stones. There you go, one ancient artifact for the day. Saxon stones. The beauty of the Derbyshire rolling hills, can't beat it. So the weather people keep saying we've got one little last blast of winter before the spring comes through, but in all honesty now we've got 3-4 weeks. We're getting 4 minutes of extra light now every day. So the spring equinox will be upon us pretty soon, and we'll be riding in t-shirts. Yeah! Not quite just yet though. Like I said, I've got my 2 layers on. Gerbing jacket liner, but I've not got it plugged in. But it works well, not plugged, keeping the wind off as well. But do look out for these new bobhead jackets coming out soon. They are absolutely fantastic. I'll be wearing this just with a t-shirt underneath on the 48 as well, when we get back into the better weather and the drier roads. High Peak School. All them years that was a dodgy hotel. Shows how long ago it is since the last time I came up here, but anyway, let's get ourselves down towards the Goyt. I love this road. It's years since I've been down here. This road was dry, you could really test your ability, but still a lot of dead leaves and whatnot in the middle of it. So it's going to be pretty greasy, so we'll hold back a little bit off the red line. So your 2 options at the end of this road, you turn right to go towards Macclesfield. Just a lot of blind bends around here, you just got to be careful. These weekend cars. So it's right to Macclesfield or left in towards the Goyt. Well, we're going to go right first and do some more of this road. Many a moon ago I actually had a job in Macclesfield. I had to do this road every morning going to work. And we had proper winters as well back then. It must be about 18-20 years ago. And talking about years, it's my birthday weekend. So if you want to pop a happy birthday, if you don't mind, I'll go for that. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go Saltersford into the Goyt Valley. Beautiful road this. Down to 50 Fahrenheit now, so we're on sort of 9-10 degrees Celsius. Gets any colder, I'll have to plug the jacket in, which is why I'm still wearing it just for the next couple of weeks until, because you come out here in the hills, temperature can drop pretty rapidly, so what you don't want to do is just get fooled and put something on outside your house and think, it's a nice day today. Come out here, it can drop 5-6 degrees easy. Well, look at that view. Oh yes. And the road over there is the road. We might as well take that. We'll drop down to a little farm. We're going to stop there for a bit. And then we can take the road then over the, not the mountain, but over the hill. So that's to Wild Boar Clough, and then this to Kettleshoom. I was just hoping that car was going to go that way because it's narrow, so I can't really overtake. Roads are pretty steep, as the GoPro never picks them up, but through the water splash. We're at the old church. Beautiful little old church that is though. So again, for those of you who watch me regularly, you'll notice I came here, was that about 3 years ago? At the old chapel, Saltersford. This is an old church. The stone on this, John the Baptist Chapel. June the 24th, 1733. So that's been standing there for a while. Some old graves there, didn't they? They even sunk into the ground. So there is two ways you can access this. Obviously I come through on the Mac Road. But on the top of here there's a junction on the left and you can access it past, there's a sort of line of rocks on the hillside that marks the road. That's the other road I was telling you about, so well, very popular with people parking up there. And then we cross over the cattle grid and back into this side of the Goyt. But they're just stunning roads to ride. It's to come out on a weekend. You don't need to go far, there's always something worth riding near you. There we go, so this leads down to one of the Goyt reservoirs. I forgot about that, so at the end of the road is the reservoir. I think last time I came down here, parked up on the left and I flew the drone over. So there you go. If you've not seen the Goyt before, what a stunning valley it is. Brilliant route, nice little circular, not too long. Blows the cobwebs off, bit of wind in your hair. Well, without the lid on, that is. Stunning and peaceful as well. Winter is the best time to explore in my opinion. It's less peoply. So apart from one vehicle now, it looks like I've got the place to myself, folks. Definitely time for a brew. Look at that, how still that is now.
Bike's looking a bit dirty now. But like I keep saying, that's what it's there for. No point in keeping it shiny in the garages. They get out on these roads. It's been a beautiful little ride today though, so I'm going to get the kettle on, I think, and then I might even get the drone out in the air. We'll see. The beauty about these low-mo bags as well, and that is what I've been keeping in here. Brewing tackle. There's the difference, folks. Freddie Dobbs, he'll take you to a cafe somewhere and spend some money. Me, I'll make a brew out in the open. Folks, I've had a nice little stop by the reservoir now. Cup of coffee, time to hit the high road. So we've only got about 5 minutes of the decent roads left before we start hitting it into the town now. So we'll roll out and then probably end the vlog up the road. Last view of the reservoir. Got one of, I think it's, there's Goyt 1, is Goyt 2. The reservoir further down there, and then this bit of a dam wall, and then this higher one as well. So I think it's, I don't know if it's called lower or higher, but just a shame the road doesn't ride all the way around on the right hand side. It's a dead end and a bit of a car park down at the bottom. Look at that. To Irwood Sailing Club. You do forget sometimes what you've got close by, and I don't get around this side of things where I live enough. There's still more to explore, and I know I have done this road before, but you know, it's a cracking road. I don't think I've ridden this for 3 years, maybe 2 years. So we're gonna head back towards Whaley, I think, and down the hill. Oh, that wind's picking up now as well. Hey! So this is one of the best roads. It used to be one of the best roads to ride your bike, and then they just slapped a 50 mile an hour on all the roads around here. And I've been round these corners a few times and got the pegs down on the Sportster. Sparking round every corner. Great fun, but as usual. And you can understand why they do some of the speed limits, obviously, for safety reasons, but hey, we're all adults, aren't we? And if you can't handle it, just don't go fast. Still have a little bit of fun there though. Anyway folks, we'll call it a day, so I hope you've enjoyed coming along for today's ride. It's been a great little ride through the Goyt. I've enjoyed it. Getting to late afternoon now and the sun's actually coming out. How typical. But I still didn't get wet, so it's still a bonus. It's been a rare day of me riding in the dry. But yeah, if this is your first time watching ALCHEMOTO, please do hit that subscribe button. Thank you again for all your new subscribers. Plenty coming soon on the channel. But don't forget to like the video, comment and share if you dare. But until the next time folks, ALCHEMOTO signing out. We'll see you on the road soon. See you later.